Dear students, welcome to my channel School Success. This video is about the chapter A Gift of Chapels, in which we'll see the summary of the chapter and the question and answers. So let's get started. In A Gift of Chapels, Mridu, a young girl, visits her cousins Ravi and Meena. They find a kitten in their garden and name it Mahindran. The children are captivated by a story Ravi spins about the kitten's royal ancestry. Inside, Lali struggles to learn the violin, much to the children's amusement. The household is soon disrupted by a beggar who frequents the house seeking alms. Rukumani, Ravi's mother, instructs Ravi to send the beggar away. However, feeling sorry for the beggar's blistered feet, Ravi with Mridu and Meena decide to give him a pair of old chappals they find in the veranda. These chappals belong to the music master who is outraged when he discovers they are missing. Rukumani pacifies the situation by giving the music master a pair of Gopu Mama's large chappals, promising to buy him a new pair. The story humorously and warmly illustrates themes of kindness, empathy, and the unintended consequences of good deeds. So, children, this is about the summary of the chapter A Gift of Chappals. Now, let's move on and do its question and answers. Question: what is the secret that Meena shares with Mridu in the backyard? And the answer is: in the backyard, Meena shares a secret with Mridu. She shows her a small kitten hidden behind a bitter berry bush. The kitten, named Mahindran, was found by the children near the gate, and they are secretly taking care of it because they fear their elders would not approve of having a cat in the house. Next question: how does Ravi get milk for the kitten? And the answer is: Ravi gets milk for the kitten by tricking his grandmother, Pati. He takes a glass of milk from the kitchen, pretending he is very hungry and wants to drink it. To avoid suspicion, he drinks most of the milk himself, then secretly pours the rest into a coconut shell for the kitten. After that, he quickly washes the glass and returns it to the kitchen to avoid getting caught. Next question: who does he say the kitten's ancestors are? Do you believe him? And the answer is: Ravi claims that the kitten, named Mahindran, is descended from the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, a legendary cat associated with the ancient Pallava kings. He even suggests that this cat is related to the lion, the emblem of the Pallava dynasty, and humorously adds that it's a descendant of the cat goddess Bastet from ancient Egypt. No, it's unlikely to believe him. Ravi's story is clearly a playful and imaginative tale meant to entertain and impress Mridu and Meena rather than a factual account of the kitten's lineage. Next question: Ravi has a lot to say about MP Punya. This shows that he is merely trying to impress Mridu. His knowledge of history is sound. He has a rich imagination. He is an intelligent child. Which sentence do you agree with and disagree with? Discuss. First, he is merely trying to impress Mridu. I agree with it. Ravi's long story about the kitten being from famous ancient cats could be to make Mridu think the kitten is special and to impress her. Second part, his knowledge of history is sound. I disagree with it. Ravi mixes up real history with made up details. He knows some history, but his story isn't accurate, showing he is more creative than historically knowledgeable. Third part, he has a rich imagination. Yes, agreed. Ravi's detailed and funny story about the kitten's background shows he has a great imagination. He can come up with interesting and unusual ideas. Fourth part, he is an intelligent child. Yes, I agree with that. Ravi's ability to create such an elaborate and entertaining story shows he is smart and quick witted. He uses his creativity and knowledge to make the story interesting. So, Ravi's story about MP Pune mainly shows he has a great imagination and is smart. He might also be trying to impress Mridu, but his storytelling is more about creativity than real history. Moving on to the next question. What was the noise that startled Mridu and frightened Mahindran? Answer is the noise that startled Mridu and frightened Mahindran was Lali learning to play the violin. It made a screeching sound which scared the kitten Mahendran, causing him to howl miserably and seek shelter under a tray of red chilies. Next question. The music master is making lovely music. Read aloud the sentence in the text that expresses this idea. And the answer is the sentence in the text that expresses the idea of the music master making lovely music is he played a few notes. Lali stumbled behind him on her violin, which looked quite helpless and unhappy in her hands. Moving on, question. Had the beggar come to Rukumani's house for the first time? Give reasons for your answer. And the answer is no, the beggar had visited Rukumani's house before because he was familiar with the routine and comfortable resting there, and Ravi mentioned he had been coming daily for the past week. Next question. A sharp V shaped line had formed between her eyebrows. What does it suggest to you about Rukumani's mood? And the answer is the description of a sharp V shaped line had formed between her eyebrows suggests that Rukumani is feeling frustrated, irritated, or angry. This facial expression typically indicates tension or displeasure, possibly due to the situation with the missing chappals and the children's involvement in giving them away. Next question. Describe the music teacher as seen from the window. And the answer is from the window, the music teacher looked bald with a bit of black hair around his ears, wearing a gold chain and a diamond ring. He wore traditional South Indian clothes and tapped his foot as he played the violin, teaching Lali. Next question. What makes Mridu conclude that the beggar has no money to buy chappals? And the answer is Mridu concludes that the beggar had no money to buy chappals because she observes his feet, which are pink, peeling, and have large blisters on the soles. This suggests to her that he cannot afford proper footwear and urgently needs something to protect his feet from the hot road. Moving on, question. What does she suggest to show her concern? And the answer is Mridu suggests finding an old pair of chappals in the house that might fit the beggar. She feels it's unfair for him to suffer from the hot road without any footwear, so she proposes this solution to help alleviate his discomfort. Next question. Have you children? She began, and then, seeing they were curiously quiet, went on more slowly. Seen anyone lurking around the veranda? Question is, what do you think Rukumani really wanted to ask? And the answer is, Rukumani likely wanted to ask if the children had seen anyone suspicious or unknown lurking around the veranda. Her concern was probably about the disappearance of the music master's chappals, and she might have suspected someone had taken them. Second part, second question. Why did she change her question? And the answer is Rukumani changed her question because she noticed the children were unusually quiet and not immediately responsive. This silence may have made her suspect that they knew something or were involved in the situation regarding the missing chappals. Therefore, she adjusted her question to indirectly inquire if they had any knowledge or had seen anything unusual around the veranda. Third question: what did she think had happened? And the answer is Rukumani probably thought something strange had occurred with the chappals, like someone taking them without permission. She changed her question to see if the children had noticed anyone acting suspiciously around the veranda. Next question. On getting Gopu Mama's chappals, the music teacher tried not to look too happy. Why? And the answer is the music teacher tried not to look too happy because he was receiving chappals that were intended for someone else, and it might seem improper to appear overly pleased about receiving them under those circumstances. It was a situation where he needed footwear, but it wasn't his own, and he wanted to avoid any appearance of showing undue pleasure at someone else's expense. Next question. On getting a gift of chappals, the beggar vanished in a minute. Why was he in such a hurry to leave? Answer is the beggar was in a hurry to leave because he needed to move on and find another place to beg before it got too late in the day. Additionally, receiving the chappals meant he now had something valuable to protect, so he wanted to leave quickly to ensure their safety and to continue his search for food or shelter elsewhere. Next question. Walking towards the kitchen with Mridu and Meena, Rukumani began to laugh. What made her laugh? And the answer is Rukumani began to laugh because she found the situation with the beggar and the chappal somewhat amusing. She likely found humor in the unexpected turn of events, such as giving away her son's chappals to the music teacher and the beggar's swift departure after receiving them. Her laughter could also have been a release of tension after dealing with the confusion caused by Ravi's actions. So, dear students, that was all about the chapter. Hope you liked the video. For more such videos, please like and subscribe my channel. Happy learning.